Yo, yo, good morning, good morning. It's your boys. We're here live. This is the Drive to Work edition. Guys, want to talk about this upcoming fight this weekend. Shawn Porter versus Ugas. But before I talk about that, I have to tell you guys about my experience last night. 100% real. So, had to be somewhere around maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. Something kind of like startles me, right? Wakes me up. But I don't open my eyes. And then, I shit you not, I feel a cold, I mean like a freezing cold presence over me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I don't open my eyes, right? 10 seconds to go away. So I'm laying there, like thinking like, what the fuck? Was that real? What the? I'm just laying there, right? I ain't open my eyes. Then it scared the shit. I shit you not. Felt like 5 minutes later, the return of this, and it felt like not just cold, like a wind. I'm like, what the fuck? Now, I have my temperature set at 72. It's not cold in my house. I'm not lying, man. Where is a proton pack when you fucking need one? The only thing I had to protect me was fucking covers, and my head wasn't even covered. Guys, all right. Had to get that off my chest. Let's get back to boxing. But I shit you not. I am not making this shit up. It happened, I know, at least 2 times, maybe more. It went from warm to me, almost like sweating, to fucking freezing. Freezing. It's like, and it felt like it was right over me, pushing cold and shit. But all right, whatever. Let's get to it. Shawn Porter versus Ugas. It's a very interesting matchup, man. I think, to me, the favorite should be Shawn Porter, but Ugas has that style, been a pretty good boxer, you know, counterpunch, he can counterpunch, likes to keep you at a distance and operate. He can make it interesting, you know. I think he's going to have some success against Shawn Porter. I think the biggest thing for him is to try to do what Shawn Porter does best. Stop him from getting in on you. That's what's going to be hard. Shawn Porter is very good at acting like a cat ready to pounce, looking for that window of opportunity to get inside. And sometimes when that window is not there, then he will come in with a series of jabs or hooks. He just come in. And his thing is, he's going to come in and he's going to swing his way in until he get close enough to go batshit crazy on you. You know, just swinging, right? Now, Ugas does a pretty good job of, you know, covering up when people do attack him. Since he doesn't do any kind of like Philly shell, which is good for him, because if you do the Philly shell against Shawn Porter, your head better be on a fucking swivel. He got that kind of like the two guard approach. He kind of, I call it turtle shell up, tuck his head, put his forearms on his head, you know, catch the majority of the headshots. You probably can get some work, you know, to the sides. But any counters, and Ugas will counter out of this position. He won't just sit there and just let Shawn Porter go batshit crazy on him. He will counter. But the thing about Shawn Porter, guys, I know about to go to interstate. I know around this bridge, I haven't made it yet though, but I know areas to where when I'm watching YouTube videos or listening to something to where it's interrupted, it's probably going to happen. Giving you a heads up. But I never come to you guys this early in the morning. I figure why not? Well, definitely something was on my mind. But talking boxing now. So the key for me to Ugas is having a damn good jab. I almost blew my horn, guys. I almost got a little bit of road rage. because these people was holding down a green light like it's a red light. But it's cool. It is what it is. It is. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna buy me a proton pack. Tonight, I'm gonna be ready for the motherfucker. I'm gonna be ready. Surprise, motherfucker. But, alright, I'm gonna end this day, guys. I know it's gonna break up some point, but I'm gonna talk. To me, Ugas, the key is that jab, man. You have to keep that jab in Shawn Porter's eyesight. You have to keep it in his eyes. You know, distract him from being able to see you coming in, and then catch you coming in. If I was Ugas, I would watch a lot of Kell Brook. I think the Kell Brook versus Shawn Porter over Keith Thurman versus Shawn Porter would definitely help him out a lot more. Because Kell Brook was the best one to neutralize Shawn Porter. He used that jab, and it wasn't a soft ass jab either. It was that man jab in your damn face. How's it taste, mother? Type of jab. And then he caught him with the right hand coming in. And then when Shawn Porter did come in, he would tie him up. Because if you don't tie Shawn Porter up, he's gonna go batshit crazy on you. Alright guys, I'm going over this bridge. Highway to hell. And but it should be an interesting fight. Also we have, I believe is his name pronounced Bevo versus Joe Smith Jr. Bevo will probably be favored in that fight. Joe Smith is one of them guys that, you know, came out of almost nowhere when he beat Fonfara. And then in a farewell fight for Bernard Hopkins, Joe Smith gave him a one-way ticket out the fucking ring. I would say this, Joe Smith sent home somebody who should have been retired the right way. Like, as people are sticking around the sport, you know, the best way to convince them that they should retire is almost how Joe Smith did Bernard Hopkins, you know. Even though I take my hats off to Bernard for doing it so long, you know, I hope I can stay in that type of shape. Not just that shape, but have a competitive mindset and be able to compete that long. I train kids every day in the gym. And every day when I teach these kids something, they all want to try me, all of them. They all want to try me. So then I have to suit up sometimes and let them know, then you son, you'll never be able to fuck with Mr. Miyagi. Never. And I hit them sometimes, and I put an exclamation point on the end of them shots. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucker. Come over if you want to. Come over here if you want to. So, on the interstate, all of a sudden the truck decides they want to get over my lane while he's right next to me. Tries to merge over while he's right next to me. Okay. So, we got some pretty good fights lined up this week, man. I plan on calling as many as possible. I want to call the Bevo versus Joe Smith Jr. You know, Joe Smith Jr. definitely has a puncher's chance in that fight. Bevo is probably better fighter. He's going to be on the zone. Anything can happen. I'm going to call it that fight. So if you guys do like commentating, I do it. I do a pretty good job, except for last weekend where YouTube, my stream went down, then my laptop went down, then my microphone went down, and then my camera went down. I'm telling you right now, the cold presence I felt last night, that might have been what fucked me up last weekend. That might have been what fucked me up last weekend. Because nothing goes that wrong. Nothing. And then I put 2 laptops. I was trying to stream with 2 laptops. And both of them failed. I submitted and quit. So, Shawn Porter versus Ugas may be the better matchup. Joe Smith versus Bevo, that's still a pretty good matchup. Sean Porter versus Ugas. That's one of them fights that, you know, if Ugas can pull it off, it can shake up the welterweight division. I wonder if Sean Porter has a rematch clause in this. I know nowadays it's almost one of them things that the champions have a rematch clause, you know, except for Evelyn Laura. Apparently, I guess when he fought, who was that, my boy, they beat him last? Fuck. How come I can't think of his name? Because he didn't have a rematch clause, Jared Hurd, but they ordered a rematch. And then ever since they ordered that rematch, haven't heard anything else about it. Haven't heard nothing. I did a video, there were talks about it for about a couple weeks. People were saying that he should do the rematch, or no, he should unify with Jermell Charlo. Now I'm not hearing nothing. But apparently there wasn't a direct rematch clause. Whoa, look at that. Look at that asshole right there. Look at that. Oh, you're going to do that, huh? You're going to do 60. And out of nowhere, break down to 55. Okay. All right, I got you. I appreciate it. I got you. It is what it is. So, if anybody do come in the chat, guys, you know, I'm driving, so I won't be able to see it. I'm not as good as others as doing it. And I haven't did a video driving in a long time. I don't even know if it's working right. Could not even be working. But Ugas, if Ugas beat Sean Porter, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you need a shake-up. Like the heavyweight division, I'm not sure if we need it or not. But we are definitely getting a shake-up like crazy. Like crazy. You know, draft picks going in all different type of ways. Fury going a different way. Dylan White going a different way. You know, I'm telling you right now, the one that can surprise them all. See, people look at Deontay Wilder like he's a loser in all this, you know. He's the loser. He's the one that's losing. Where's he going to go? Who is he going to fight? It's like it's all him. It's like everybody else, they don't even care who they fight. It's like they got fights just lined up for years. With Deontay Wilder, it's always, who's he going to fight? He's not going to fight no one. He has no one to fight. But everyone else suddenly has everyone to fight. That's crazy. Guys, these guys are driving fucking retarded today. They make me want to get out and have fisticuffs. But the surprise of the year is out of nowhere. Holy shit, Deontay Wilder signs a 3-fight deal with ESPN or DAZN. You know, that would be the shakeup of the year. Because Deontay Wilder is that missing link to either side from having a significant advantage. If some kind of way he goes with DAZN, now DAZN has an advantage over, let's say, ESPN. If ESPN get Tyson Fury, well, they have Tyson Fury, but Dylan White too. If he goes to ESPN, then ESPN will have a significant advantage because they will have Tyson Fury, possibly Dylan White, and Deontay Wilder. They will have their own little triangle over there with some optionals like ORTIZ and Shannon Briggs and people like that. You know, if he goes to DAZN, then there's him, Anthony Joshua, undisputed. Possibly Klitschko if he comes back. I also throw in Briggs and other people. They have a significant advantage, man. So, you know, or Deontay Wilder can just stay where he's at and just be like, be a wild card. He can just go anywhere. You guys play Uno? What do you do in Uno when somebody play green and you ain't got no green, but you got a wild card? You put that wild card on that some B and you change that goddamn B to yellow. You know, something you have. And Wilder's in a position to do that. So the heavyweight division, I'm not gonna lie, that shit been completely shook up. Completely. And if Ugas can beat Sean Porter, it doesn't completely rearrange the welterweight division, but for sure, it definitely put a hiccup in it that people didn't expect. A little bump on the road, like, holy shit. And you know for a fact, if he beats Sean Porter gonna want to run it back immediately. You know it'd be crazy? It'd be crazy, which I don't think is gonna happen. But if Ugas actually knocks Sean Porter out, that would be a fucking, like, shake-up. Because Sean Porter, in my eyes, got a damn good chin. Sean Porter, even though sometimes he can be sloppy with his shots, he can be wild with his shots, he takes shots. He take them. He take them well. He took Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Kell Brook, Adrian Broner. He took them guys' shot, Devin Alexander, Andre Berto. He took their shots well. I don't see Ugas being a bigger puncher than them guys. I don't think he is. Ugas, what he needs to do is, he needs to try to do what Floyd has done to many opponents. He needs to slow Sean Porter down to his pace. He needs to somehow dictate the pace and not let Sean Porter dictate the pace. Oh, in the building, guys. Poetic Kills in the building. What's up, Poetic? Sorry, guys, I could not see it earlier. Black Horse Sports Channel in the building. What's good? AD, what's up, my dude, AD? Says, what would be funny as hell if his Wilder has to cross the street to the enemy of the zone? You talking about, you talking about cross the street to the zone or to ESPN? Which one? To the enemy of the LDBC, the zone. I don't think they maybe consider them an enemy. I think rolling with Wilder, I would roll with Wilder no matter where Wilder goes. If Deontay Wilder, if he goes to, what the fuck happened? Hold on, guys. Something strange happened. The fuck? I'm gonna stop it and restart it. Hold on. Alright, hopefully we back. Let me check the chat, see if it's still in there. Okay, I think we still good. It disconnected on me. I roll with Deontay Wilder, win, lose, or draw. And if he decides to go with the zone, then so fucking be it. Let's see it. Let's see the Anthony Joshua. Klitschko bring his ass back. You know, he might Adam Konoski. I don't care. I don't care. If he goes to ESPN, I don't care. Because my life doesn't go off of where Deontay Wilder goes. If he goes to ESPN, I'm not gonna stop supporting him. Oh man, fuck ESPN. If he goes to the zone, oh man, I'm not watching Deontay Wilder because he's on the zone. Fuck that. I'm watching it. I am watching Deontay Wilder no matter where he goes. Listen, I commentate fights. I commentate all fights. Showtime fights, PBC, DAZN, ESPN. I don't give a F. I made part of my job is to try to commentate as many high-profile fights. So I'm going to do it. And if Deontay Wilder... See, I don't look at the negative if Deontay Wilder goes over to the zone. I look at the positive. What's positive? Well, he got some fights. What's positive? The zone probably going to drop him off a big-ass bag. What's positive? The undisputed matchup better be happening. If Deontay Wilder signs with his zone, that means that fight is next. That is the only thing it tells me. If Deontay Wilder signs with his zone, the only thing it tells me is that Wilder versus Joshua is next. Because I don't believe he's going to sign it. I don't believe Deontay Wilder would sign a deal like Tyson Fury did for ESPN. I don't believe he's going to sign that deal and not want to fight the best. Tyson Fury signed with ESPN, and he doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder next, and he probably doesn't want to even fight Deontay Wilder after that. Maybe 3 fights down the line, but definitely not next. If Deontay Wilder signs with DAZN, if he signs right now, it'll only be because if he's not fighting Joshua next, it's because they already ordered Dominic Brazil. Go ahead and knock Dominic Brazil head clean off his shoulders. Watch that shit roll down the lane like a bowling ball and knock some pins down. Go ahead. Then after that, assuming Anthony Joshua beat Miller, we better get that Undisputed Showdown. Facts. We better get the Undisputed Showdown. I'm going to step out. Hey, man, I appreciate, like I said, all you guys. To be honest, I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all the people that just visit. I appreciate all the people that hate. I do. You know how much balls it takes you to come into somebody's chat room to just fucking hate? I appreciate it. I don't mind it. Sometimes it entertains me. You know, say something. I'll probably come back with something myself. But listen, man, I don't care where Deontay Wilder goes. He go wherever Al Heyman and him and Shelly Fink can come up with. He's not locked down. And I know one thing, if he gets locked down, he's definitely going to bring home a nice bag. And I guarantee you, when we hear about it, it's probably going to be out of the blue, like we heard about Fury, like we heard about Dylan White, and there could be even more shakes up in the heavyweight division. But guys, it's your boy T-Doubles, Blazing the Sports. Getting ready to walk into my door. Remember, guys, fights this weekend. I am calling Sean Porter versus live commentating on my channel, Sean Porter versus Ugas, and I'm also doing Bevo versus Joe Smith Jr. Porter versus Ugas, I believe that might be on, is that Fox or Showtime? I'm not sure. But I know Bevo versus Joe Smith Jr., that is on DAZN. Either way, I'm calling both of them live. T-Dub was Blazing the Sports. We are here live.